Pirates. Now for the starting lineups. For Cumberland, number 4, Lizzie Matheson. Number 5, Reagan Beecroft. Number 12, Melody Taylor. Number 23, Laura Garibaldi. And number 24, Macy Beecroft. And now the starting 5 for the Grantsburg Pirates. Number 3, Kaylee Moore. Number 5, Megan Schaefer. 13, Ruby Rango. Number 20, Piper Hicks. And number 22, Jersey Hicks.
All right, and there you go. Welcome to Grantsburg High School. Hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas and their new year. Your new year is off to a great start. My name is Bob Rombach. Excited to be back up here with my brother Nick, who just got back from a 7-day freaking cruise for Christmas. Not a bad gig if you can get it. Welcome back, Nick. Very, very tan. I'm sure we'll talk more about that. Oh, didn't really mean to take that down yet. So that's the roster for Grantsburg on your screen right there. You heard the starting lineups, and we are about ready to get this thing underway. And away we go with Piper Hicks. Or sorry, that was Ruby Rango. It's the new year, same fumbling, bumbling Bob. Kaylee back in the starting lineup after getting concussed a few weeks ago, early December. I don't think she played, but she's going to take the first shot of 2024. It's just a little bit long, but it's good to see Kaylee Moore back out there for the Pirates. Two teams on different trajectories here this season. Grantsburg having a nice year. They're 6-3 overall. Cumberland looking for their first win of the season. Their leading scorer is Macy Beecroft. That's number 24. And she's kind of spinning in the side. Now that one's deflected by the leading stealer in the West Lakeland, Megan Schaefer. Here's Piper, and that one is knocked out of bounds. Piper Olson not able to play tonight, and she's got an injury she is working on. No JV game tonight either, so a lot of gals. And that is Piper Hicks for 3. Take another look at that as they press, but take another look at Piper. Nothing doing on the court. They get it across half court. Piper Hicks for 3. That's Melody Taylor at the top, and she'll have it deflected. Megan Schaefer is having a nice year. She has 14.3 points per game. Her best game was 25 points, 5.7 rebounds per game, and then, like I said earlier, 5 steals per game. She's at the on the leaderboard for just about everything, and that is the first points of the night, and that was Lizzie Matheson. Matheson for 3, and Bob will now start updating the scoreboard. 3-3 is the score. Here is Schaefer over to Kaylee. Kaylee, one step, drops it off back out to Megan. Megan open for 3. That one's off the mark. And she tracks down the long rebound. She'll drive, go baseline, jump shot, rattles around. No Hicks there. Oh, she was hit, but no call, no basket. Tracked down by Cumberland. I thought she had her arms hit, but I'm at a much different angle. Oh, an open 3 at the other end. Launch, but no good. Hicks comes away with the rebound. And now Grantsburg will push the ball down the right sidelines. There's Schaefer. Lobs it in to Rango. Rango in some trouble. Kicks it back out to Schaefer. Schaefer into the lane. Can't get that shot to go. Just a little rust here for the Pirates. And now a foul on Jersey Hicks as she reaches in. So I would, it's not going great for Grantsburg at the moment. But they're getting some good shots. Everything's going to be A-okay for them here tonight, it looks like. Cumberland trying to break the Grantsburg press. And they do it again. Oh, that was knocked away nicely by Rango at the last second there. So here we are, Cumberland and Grantsburg non-conference. Cumberland 0-8 on the season. Grantsburg 6-3 on the season. 3-3, both teams exchanging three-pointers. I'm sorry, Facebook, I forgot to do one extra step, and it made it so it didn't show up. So here's a steal, and a layup at the other end is good for Megan Schaefer. She now has her first points of the game. Piper Hicks had the three-pointer for Grantsburg. Here's another steal for Grantsburg. Kaylee Moore can't hit the layup. And it's back to Cumberland. Open three. That was Melody Taylor. No good. Grantsburg with the board. Hicks. Skip pass, and here's Megan Schaefer, and she will go to the line to shoot two. She's been creating some nice shots for herself. 14-10 left to go in the first half. Grantsburg has the 5-3 lead. And now it's on the scoreboard. Megan, first free throw in. Free throw number 2 also in, and a timeout. Nope. Yep, timeout called. Looks like Grantsburg gets the timeout. 30-second timeout gives us a chance to say thank you to one of our sponsors, Northwood Tech. During that commercial break, I was able to pull a bunch of information from Nick about his trip down to the Caribbean. Found out a lot, actually. Just got to ask him questions. He'll answer you. Cumberland does a nice job with breaking the press that time. And now backing it out is Alora Garibaldi. This is Matheson. Oh, that one's knocked away by Megan. Schaefer has a fast break, and to the rack she goes, and she rarely misses those, and that one as well goes in for Megan. She now has 6 points, and it's 9-3 Grantsburg. Good defense so far by the Pirates. Going up the middle was Cumberland, losing the handle, now getting it back, and the Beavers control. Garibaldi with the ball. She swings it over to Matheson. And this is Beecroft. Skip pass gets it to Macy Beecroft. Garibaldi bounces it in. And kicking it back out, a three-point shot, no good. Rebound tapped, goes back to the shooter. This is Matheson. She's going to drop it off to Beecroft. That's Reagan Beecroft, but she travels, and it'll be a turnover on the Beavers. Checking into the game, here comes Haley Lundgren. Out comes Jersey Hicks. First part of the doubleheader here tonight. Boys will play after this one. Long three from Schaefer. Megan tracks her own rebound down, goes baseline on the other side. Now has a bit of trouble. She fights through it, and it's going to be a foul. And I think they're going to give Matheson a foul there. 12:46 left to go in the first half. If you haven't seen it yet, we're doing something pretty cool on the YouTube page. If you go to We Are Grantsburg's YouTube page, you can look up a playlist. There's a jumper and good. Megan Schaefer having a nice night already. 8 points in the first 6 minutes, or 5.5 minutes of the game. You can look for a couple playlists we've got going. We're putting up a whole bunch. I'm digitizing a whole bunch of VHS tapes back from mainly the 90s so far, but we've come across some real gems. And, if you're of that era or know people from that era in Grantsburg, you might have fun. Haley Lundgren's going to get caught with a foul there. I just uploaded today, what did I do? Unity at Grantsburg basketball, boys basketball from 1992. So that was like Mark Bergman, Matt Tagan, Jason Slyke, Vance Wadeen. That ball's popped free, and it'll stay with Cumberland. Mark Stapp. Who else was on that team? And then on the other side, Unity had Mark Ince and Ryan Fisher, and those were who's the doggone? There was a Peterson on the team, and the best player, can't remember his name right now. Anyway, it was fun to watch. Unity beat Grantsburg, but Jason had a dunk in it. It was a good dunk, so fun watch. We've got old football games. Of course, I put up the ones that are around my high school age first because, I'm in control of VCR. So I put up a game of ours against Flambeau. That was before Jimmy Leonard was in Flambeau, but a guy named Troy Gago, who's now the AD in Ladysmith, he was their quarterback. He was a good athlete. I was the quarterback for Grantsburg, and it was just fun watching my old high school team. It was a barn burner. It was a barn burner of a game. But so anyway, check it out. You can go to We Are Grantsburg on YouTube and search for the playlist or navigate to the playlist. It's called I think From the Archives or something like that. And lots of crazy stuff, lots of interesting stuff. You probably wouldn't even guess we'd have. That's a nice move, but a miss. As Melody Taylor had a good look at that. Grantsburg leads 11-3 here, nearly halfway through. Hicks for three. That looked like it went in, but it didn't. Haley Lundgren off the save from Kaylee Moore, and she's going to go to the line for two. Good hustle there by Kaylee. And Reagan Beecroft set to check back in. Haley's first one misses. And Melody Taylor checks out of the game for Cumberland. Second free throw off the mark. Bounce pass into the corner. This is Matheson. Dropping it underneath. I see Presley Olson is into the game for Grantsburg now. That's Kaylee Jackson down low. Jumper no good. Rebound. Offensive board and then a foul. It's going to be on Presley, I believe. So Presley picks up her first. Inbound, Kaylee on her, down to the corner, and that one's off the leg of Reagan Beecroft. Just a kind of a short hop she couldn't pull in. Hicks and Rengo in, Olson and Lundgren out. So with there being no JV game, there's a deep bench here tonight for Grantsburg. So we'll see if the game progresses where they can all get a little bit of varsity action. A lot of them, their first varsity action. Hicks to Hicks, now Schaefer. Schaefer bounces at the top, high post, gets it back, three-pointer off the mark. Ball tips, but it goes to Cumberland. That'll be a rebound for Kaylee Jackson. Couple freshmen on the floor for Unity. That one is blocked, and Jersey Hicks tracks down the loose ball. It was Rengo who got the block. Hicks got the loose ball, and now Grantsburg in business. Rengo can pop it out. Here's Hicks for three, and she rattles it home. A three-pointer for Piper Hicks her second 3 of the night. She has 6. Grantsburg leads 14-3. Handoff. Here's Matheson. Bounce pass. That one's blocked, and Megan Schaefer just swats that one away. Take another look at that big swat. On the three-pointer. Good play by Megan. She's always, that was a step jump back. Jersey couldn't quite pull in the rebound. Harassed. Ball is loose, and who's going to come up with it? It's going to be a jump ball. I thought for a second there Megan had a beat on it, but a good effort there by Reagan Beecroft to keep that one as a tie-up. It'll be Cumberland ball. 8:54 left to go in the first half. Halfway through the first half, indeed. And bounce pass in. Tough spot off the backboard, off the back of the iron, and another jump ball. That one will go to Grantsburg, and they'll have the possession with 8:49 left to go. And Josie Erickson will check in for the first time tonight. And Kaylee Moore will come out. I believe everybody but Megan has been subbed in and out. Maybe Ruby Rengo hasn't either. She's got the ball now off the glass, no good. She just skies over people. Couldn't quite corral that one in with her fingertips, and it goes to Cumberland. And here come the Beavers. Lizzie Matheson drops it off. Here's Garibaldi. Nice look, and the finish not there. Grantsburg gets the rebound. Schaefer racing down the right sideline. She wants to take it coast to coast, and she does. Misses, and that rebound goes. Looked like it was friendly fire there between Rengo. Another block. That one was Hicks, picked up by Cumberland. Grantsburg getting a little bit lazy rebounding. You see him not kind of fighting for position under there. Cumberland doing a good job. Grantsburg has no excuse. They are tall and strong, and they should be finding their way to most rebounds. There's another shot from in close. Rengo misses off the front iron. 14-3. Grantsburg is up by 11, but they have missed a lot of shots here in the first half. I would expect that to kind of calm down after the long break. Their last game was at Clear Lake 2 weeks ago, so Pirates kind of trying to shake the rust off a little bit. Good pass underneath. And another block. That's Hicks, and it's out of bounds. That was Rengo, excuse me, and it's out of bounds. We can take another look at that Rengo swat. It's good positioning. And into the game is Kaylee Moore, and Megan Schaefer will get a break. Haley Lundgren, Kaylee Moore, Josie Erickson, Ruby Rengo, and Jersey Hicks out there for the Pirates. Here's Melody Taylor trying to drop it off to Beecroft. She has to track it down. Beecroft at the top of the circle. Grantsburg in a zone, or maybe they're switching things up. No, it looks like a zone, maybe 2-3 zone here for the Pirates. And it's passed out. Cumberland has shown that they'll take that three-pointer. That time it's Josie with the steal, and she's pickpocketed from behind by Garibaldi. And it'll be, they're saying it was last touch by Grantsburg. So it'll be Cumberland ball. Baseline, finds a shot off the mark. I mean, Cumberland's getting their share of shots. They're just not making anything. So they were working hard. They just they're just not falling for them. And they're on the year, as Josie has it go over her head and out of bounds. Cumberland averages about 25 points per game only offensively, and you can kind of see what has happened there. They just can't quite find the touch, and they only have the 3 points. In fact, they this year they're really struggling. They lose by an average of 34 points. So not just winless, but kind of getting having a tough time. Hopefully they can turn it around here in 2024 and have a fun end of the year, but that's going to be 2 shots for Kaylee. Kaylee Moore trying to get her first points of the night. She's taken a couple of 3-pointers. That time she was aggressive driving to the basket and rewarded with a couple free throws. Not the first one. And Hicks will come in for Lundgren. And Kaylee gets her first points of the night. Kaylee with 1. Grantsburg now leads 15-3. 6 minutes left to go. To the free throw line, through the defense, and again, just not able to finish. Pushing it up ahead, Moore looking, nice pass, a shot up, and good by Rengo. That was a nice looking play for Grantsburg, and Rengo gets her first points of the night. She has 2 points, and I think 3 blocks here tonight already. Garibaldi. That's a 3-pointer, misses, and the board and the foul on the rebound. Kaylee Moore gets the rebound. That's the 5th foul on Cumberland. Good screen by Hicks. Out to Kaylee, and Kaylee finds the range. Kaylee Moore now with 4. That was another game I just put up where her mom was playing. It was 1999. It was Tracy Stewart's 1,000th point. Grantsburg was taking on Siren. You can see where Kaylee gets some of her basketball talent. I didn't realize how talented Sarah was at basketball. It was a little bit after my time, but Sarah was a good ball player. Overhand pass. Here's Piper over to Kaylee. Kaylee gets bumped off. Tough shot. Hicks there. And that one goes in. And again, I miss Noun Hicks. Miss Noun Ruby. And with all my jabbering, I missed that play. A 3-pointer at the other end. Do you know who got it, Nick? What's that? 24. There's a shot for Grantsburg. So that was Beecroft, Macy Beecroft, their leading scorer with the 3 at the other end. 22-6 now. There's another 3 on the way, no good, and Rengo comes away with it. Hicks, 3, no long rebound, and good spacing there by Cumberland. They were able to come down with it. Bringing it down the court is Jackson. She'll get it over to Beecroft. Back to Beecroft. She launches one. That's on target, but a little bit long. And Kaylee comes down with the rebound. She's trying to outrun, but a foul will be called with 3:35 left to go. 22-6. That's the 6th foul on Cumberland. Presley Olsen, Haley Lundgren come back in. Lizzie Mathis and Reagan Beecroft come in for Cumberland. Oh, and before we get the play going, Cumberland was trying to go. My wife, Renee, played six-person basketball back in the day in Iowa. Her freshman year, I think, it switched to 5 players during her time there. Hey, look at that shot by Presley. She gets it to go, gets her first points of the night. And it's 24-6. So 6-on-6, you had 3 offensive, 3 defensive players, and you couldn't cross the timeline as far as is what I understand. So defense could only go up to half court. Offense could only come back to half court. Maybe they could go the whole. No, that wouldn't make sense. That'd be 6-on-3. Yeah, I think it was you had to stay at half court. 2:52 left to go. 24-6. Long pass over to Megan. She's open for 3. Yes, Megan Schaefer with another bucket. She has 11, and Grantsburg cruising now. 27-6, a 21-point lead. With a little bit of time left here in the first half, and that one is out of bounds. Grantsburg ball. Coming up about 20 minutes after the completion of this game, we'll have the boys' game. That should be a barn burner. There's some history. We'll get to some of that history during the game. Also, we've got a couple of elite players in the state of Wisconsin facing off tonight. I'll tell you about that. As Presley just found her spot there. Presley now with 4. That's lost. Might have been poked free by Schaefer. Megan looking cross court. Nice pass. Shot up and no good by Kaylee. She kicks it out to Piper. No good. Megan with the rebound. Megan. Presley, you got to get out of the lane. And Megan turns around and gets it to go. Megan with 13, and the Pirates are red hot right now. 31-6 under 2 minutes to go. There's Beecroft. No. Hicks comes up with the rebound. And she'll get it over to Schaefer. Grantsburg averaging 53 points a game. Kaylee for 3. Oh, she splashes it home too. Kaylee Moore now with 7. Grantsburg up 34-6. After a bit of a slow start, Grantsburg seems to be hitting everything now. That one's knocked away but retrieved. Good job by Beecroft. Minute 18 left to go, and it's Matheson kind of slowing things down here for the Beavers. Up back to the logo as Jersey Hicks awaits the next time the whistle blows so she can come in for Grantsburg. Minute 4. Here's an open 3, too hard, and the rebound. Nice job by Kaylee, but then she loses her footing and loses the ball. That's another block for Grantsburg, and it was Megan again on a 3-pointer. Under a minute to go. Long pass up. Here is Hicks off the glass and good. 36-6. Hicks with 8. Half a minute to go. Another knockaway, and Megan gives everything she's got. Slams down hard in a game that they're up 30. Josie Erickson, Presley Olsen come in, Kaylee Moore, and Megan Schaefer as she comes out, and she's kind of holding her ear. Hopefully she didn't land on her ear. 27 seconds left to go. Good pass. That ball is lost. Good job by Josie. Ooh, fighting through the double team, and Lundgren comes away with it with 15 seconds left to go. Erickson now with the ball, 12 seconds. Try to get one last shot here. She's got Hicks cross court over to Lundgren. Lundgren, 4 seconds, and that one's nearly picked up. Erickson, she gets it over to Hicks. Hicks for 3, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Kind of a discombobulated end there, but Grantsburg in the last 9 minutes of the half really got hot, and they are up 36-6. That's going to give us a chance here to say thank you to a couple of our sponsors. Let's say thank you to Physical first.
Physical Therapy and Balance Center offers professional staff that work and live in the community. With state-of-the-art technology, we help you regain confidence and independence. We are a physical therapy facility that also offers many other recovery services, including fall prevention, balance training, and dizziness disorder treatment. You have a choice in your physical therapy. Call us today so that we can help you love your life. Spelled differently because we are different.
Hi, I'm Nicole Kelson, and I'm the orthopedic surgeon at Burnett Medical Center. My practice includes general orthopedics, so I see kids and adults. I see acute care, which includes fractures, so in the upper extremity, shoulder, elbow, and wrist fractures that we take care of here at Burnett Medical Center. And then in the lower extremity, we take care of hip fractures and ankle fractures. I enjoy rural healthcare because of the patients, no question about it. They're the best.
All right, Pete's got the music. He's playing a little Beatles out there. But we can't play that because we get in big trouble for the Beatles especially. So let's take a look at the scoring here. It's 36-6, the three-pointers for Cumberland. Lizzie Matheson and Macy Beecroft each hit a three-pointer. For Grantsburg, scoring so far, Megan Schaefer has 13 points. 8 points for Piper Hicks, 7 for Kaylee Moore. Ruby Rengo has 4, and so does Presley Olson. That may or may not add up to 36. It's going to be pretty close. Coming up after this one, we've got boys action. The two tall guys, Zach Rombach for Grantsburg, Gavin Gores for Cumberland. Gavin's coming off a 51-point night against Regis, which we're all thankful for. Good job, Gavin. 51 points in the Rice Lake tournament. But he averages, let me get my notes here, he averages 14.6 rebounds per game. Zach, 14.3 rebounds per game. So so Gavin is 8th in the state. Zach is 9th in the state of Wisconsin in terms of rebounds per game. So that's going to be a good one. Gavin, of course, with that 51, bumped his scoring average up. He averages 26.6 points per game, which is 14th in the state. Zach is 21.5 points per game, which is good. It's not really ranked in the state top 100 or something like that. Second in the conference. So, and I think Tyreen from Luck is first in the conference, 21.6, I think, for him. So that's what we've got coming up here in the second part of this girl-boy doubleheader. The Grantsburg boys have 3 games this week. The Grantsburg girls, let's see, I've got the schedule right here. This is the January schedule and who they play. That's a little outdated. Cumberland is 0-8 on the season. Luck is, I think I was just taking their conference records. Yeah, that's what I did. Anyway, Luck is 1-4. Webster having a good year, 4-1. That'll be a good one with those athletes in Webster on the 9th. And then you can see the rest of it. So a pretty busy January for Grantsburg. They play, obviously, tonight. And then the girls host Luck in another doubleheader on Friday. So that is that. You guys want to play the I'm getting comment. All right, the initials tonight will be PP. Did we do that already? No, I don't think so. Did we? No, I don't remember any of these. So PP. So I'm going to give you a series of clues, and then you try to answer them. I just want to make sure. I'm not feeling confident that I've got people. Are people commenting? I see there is one comment that, hey, Nick. Okay, Nick's helping me out. See? Now I see that there's comments coming through. So let's do it, shall we? Even if it's just Nick playing. Clue number 1 of PP appears near a question mark. Appears near a question mark. Let's just restart the chat stream so that doesn't show up on the screen. Oh, it's still showing up. Go away. Can't even argue it. Clue number 2, connected to the color blue. Connected to the color blue. Clue number 3, connected to Atlantic City. Connected to Atlantic City. There, it's gone. Clue number 4, appeared on the 2020 HBO documentary McMillions. Ooh, Jay Gilhoy. He got it. Park Place is correct. McMillions. And then clue number 5 is the second most expensive. And clue number 6, this costs $350 and can have houses or a hotel on it. Let's see what Pete's got going downstairs. Why can't I? Oh, it's YMCA. Okay. All right, good job, Jay. Here we go. Second card. Still PP, like Park Place. Clue number 1, debuted in The Little White Bird. Debuted in The Little White Bird. Clue number 2, connected to Levi Miller in 2015. Connected to Levi Miller in 2015, not the one from Grantsburg, in case you were wondering. Clue number 3, connected to ABC's Once Upon a Time. Connected to ABC's Once Upon a Time. Clue number 4, connected to peanut butter. Connected to peanut butter. Mickey Jepson Johnson. Yep. Peter Pan. Appeared in an animated 1953 film and was played by Robin Williams in a 1991 film. All right. Let's see. What do we have? A minute and a half. We'll go speed round. Good job, Jay. Good job, Mickey. Last card. I'll go pretty fast. So here we go. Clue number 1 of PP has appeared in black and white. Clue number 2, debuted in I Haven't Got a Hat. Clue number 3, commonly appears in a blue coat. Clue number 4, appeared at the end of 1988's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Clue number 5, does not wear pants. And clue number 6, known for his signature closing line and his issues with stuttering. What do you got? Nick got it? What'd you say? He got it. Stacy, a little late on the last one. Who's got it? And we'll keep PP for the boys' game, too. We only got through 3. So we'll keep PP. You down with that? You down with OPP? There, Stacy, Porky Pig is correct. And that is all, folks, for the initials game here at halftime. First initials game of 2024. So it's an historic event. Nick, take a picture. All right, so here we go. Second half, Grantsburg has been playing really well, especially the second part of that second half, getting a lot of the baskets that weren't going to go. And here, starting off the second half with a bucket, Ruby Rango gets it to go, and she has 6. Down the right side, past a couple of defenders. One pass too many, and it's picked off by Kaylee Moore. Up ahead, nice look. Tough shot. Rango off the glass, gets her own rebound, looking for an outlet, gets it to Jersey. Hicks will bounce or take a dribble and then kick it out to Kaylee Moore. Now Schaefer a little too hard that time, and that one's out of bounds off of Cumberland. So Schaefer led the team in scoring with 13 in the first half. First half, 36-6 at halftime. Moore. Here's Schaefer, kicks it over. Hicks for 3. She's had a couple, not that time. Rango, she has an unorthodox shooting style. She brings the ball way behind her head. It's tough to block. There's Schaefer again for 3. 16 points. Now Megan's career high is 25. So if one other thing to consider is a 40-point lead is running clock, running time. So no, well, it's just how it sounds. The clock doesn't stop for anything except a couple of things, timeouts. That one is too hard, bounces off the top of the backboard. Oh, taken away by Megan. Megan all the way home, and again, she is pretty darn good at that. finishing that. 18 points for her, 2 minute and a half into the second half, and Megan already eyeing up. Oh, yes, Amber. Thank you, Amber. It is indeed the second half, and it is indeed the same mistake I make 90% of the time, I'd say. Nick, 90% I forget to change the halves? Yeah. It's almost like, why did I remember at one point to do it? Because I could be like 100% missing switching that. But there we go. Thank you, Amber. Timeout called by Cumberland. 16:21 left to go. Grantsburg a substantial lead, 3 points away from running clock here as we get the second half really just underway. That means the boys' game will probably be a little bit earlier if it continues to trend. If it continues to go this way. Generally, those games don't get started till 7:15-ish. Might be a little bit early tonight. So if you're on your way, again, it's going to be a fun matchup between Rombach and Goras. That's a nice look inside. And that was Melody Taylor with her first points of the night. Rango underneath and doesn't quite have the touch up close there, and it's a rebound for Cumberland. And that's going to be a foul on Hicks. So just another note, I've been kind of pumping up that matchup between Zach and Gavin Gores for Cumberland. Zach will not be starting tonight. It's nothing nefarious or anything. He went to Arizona to a big baseball camp. Zach really wants to and will be playing college baseball. That's his passion. So coaches were cool with it. It's just he's not going to be able to start tonight. And probably won't get in for a little while. Not sure exactly how long he'll be on the bench, but, I totally understand and agree with that. So a foul on the play. That'll be Hicks's first. Piper Hicks. Oh, sorry, they called it on Ruby Rango. Hicks's was up there from before. So Rango with her first, though. And that ball is on the ground. Nobody knew it. Finally, now Rango is going to get called for the block. Nice awareness there by the freshman Beecroft to find the ball and pick it up. And then finds herself at the free throw line. 15:26 left to go here in the first half. Second half, Amber, thank you. That was too hard off the back iron. And the second free throw, same, and I think she was over the line anyhow, so wouldn't have counted had she made it. And it'll be Grantsburg ball. About 15 and a half minutes left to go in the game. Here is Schaefer at the logo. Surveying, now pops it over to Moore. Moore, risky pass. It's knocked away, but Moore able to rectify the situation. Gets it over to Jersey. Moore lobs it in. Good pass. Rango there off the glass and good. Ruby Rango with another bucket. She has 8 points. And that's off of Grantsburg. 45-8, the Pirates have the lead, just under 15 to go. That was Beecroft, and now up top to Matheson, back to Beecroft. In the left short corner, that's Garibaldi. Fighting her way free to the top of the circle. Beecroft, Reagan to the rack. Oh, just short, and that's been Cumberland's just Achilles heel. They get some decent-looking shots there, but can't seem to find the touch. Skip past Megan. Megan thought about it. Now with an extra pass underneath, and it's good. Rango again off the Schaefer pass. Rango now in double digits with 10. Beecroft. Long pass over to Reagan Beecroft, met by Jersey Hicks. And through the lane, good play. 2 more points, and that was Melody Taylor. And Melody has 4 and leads the scoring for Cumberland. Nice awareness and anticipation there by Schaefer to get the rebound. Kaylee Moore for 3. Oh, she cans it. Kaylee Moore knocks it down. Kaylee joins the double-digit club. 3 girls in double digits for Grantsburg. And Kaylee picks up the loose ball and the easy layup at the other end. Kaylee with 5 points in a row, and she has 12. She's the second leading scorer for the Pirates. And it's 52-10, so we are well into that magical 40. There will be no clock stoppages now. The ball comes loose again. And again, Cumberland just having a tough time. That one's off the side of the backboard, up off the glass, no good. Another offensive rebound, no. And the rebound then goes to Rango, and she will be fouled. But the clock has stopped at 13:07. Grantsburg with a 42-point lead. Am I incorrect? It's going to be a timeout, and maybe that's why they stopped the clock. So a timeout called, 30-second timeout called for Cumberland. Gives us a chance to say thank you to Burnett Medical Center.
Hi, I'm Nicole Kelson, and I'm the orthopedic surgeon at Burnett Medical Center. My practice includes general orthopedics, so I see kids and adults. I see acute care, which includes fractures, so in the upper extremity, shoulder, elbow, and wrist fractures that we take care of here at Burnett Medical Center. And then in the lower extremity, we take care of hip fractures and ankle fractures. I enjoy rural healthcare because of the patients, no question about it. They're the best.
Always like that ad featuring none other than Stacy Coy with the wonderful, whimsical chuckle. And 13:07 left to go here in the first part of our doubleheader. There's Josie Erickson, and like I was talking about earlier, a lot of girls suited up here tonight for Grantsburg as there's no JV game. That is close to a 3. Doesn't matter, didn't go, and now a jump ball, and it'll go Cumberland's way. And a tough pass, Josie Erickson, and it'll be a jump ball between Josie and Taylor, and it'll go Grantsburg's way on alternating possession. So apparently I was wrong on the running clock situation. Maybe it's 50? Here's Megan, over to Josie. Schaefer. Schaefer with 18, kicks it over to Hicks, back to Schaefer. Megan through the double. Not really a double team, but she did get the basket to go, and now she has 25 away from her career high. Grantsburg started the game with some pressure in the backcourt. Now they just get into their half-court defense, and they've been in zone the entire night. 2-3 zone here again for the Pirates. Here's Beecroft up top. Now she'll back it out. Gets it over to Kaylee Jackson. Garibaldi. And that is Addison Schaefer. Last name spelled differently. Kicked out, an open 3 on the way. Oh, it's good. 3-pointer good from Alora Garibaldi. Her first points of the night. Pirates back on the attack. Bounced into Presley. Presley likes that low block area. She's got 4 points all from there. And there's another one off the glass, and good. She is good at that. Now 6 points for Presley. 56-13 Pirates. And that one's knocked out of bounds by Lundgren. And a new player into the game. And that is Kaylee Moore. And Megan Schaefer will sit down. 11 minutes left to go. We'll see if she sees the floor again. Probably. A lot of time left. Cumberland with the ball. Baldy looking, and that one's intercepted, taken away by Hicks. Piper, and she'll stop it, kicks it over to Josie. Josie with a bit of an opportunity to get to the basket, but high off the glass doesn't go. Here Baldy coast to coast, and she misses the layup. And Lundgren comes away with another rebound. She has had a nice night on the boards. Inside the three-point circle, Hicks, no. Rebound, Lundgren just about had it. Oh, I think they're going to say it is Grantsburg ball because it was last touched by Cumberland, but I don't think she needed to do that. It would have been their ball. Let's see, Grantsburg checks in a new player. That's Michaela Mealy. Long shot, no good. Lundgren with a chance off the glass, no good. And the rebound taken by Cumberland. Nice spin on the low block, and Lundgren's going to pick up another foul. I think that's either 2 or 3 on Haley. 9 minutes, 54 seconds left to go. It's all Grantsburg here, 56-13. No good on the first one. Yeah, this is just odd. I mean, Cumberland has played pretty well. They just, well, that one's in their ball, but they really have played pretty well. They just cannot get shots to fall, and I think that's probably been the story of their season as Kate Peterson comes in and Piper sits down. Piper Hicks, and maybe they will be going into the substitution mode here as there is no JV game, and this one is all but over here, about halfway through the second half. Lundgren, three-pointer for Josie, no good. Kate with the rebound, and she throws it away. I think that just all went really fast for her. She could have put that one back up, and it was too late to do that, and then saw somebody open previously, pass it out to her, but a Cumberland gal had gotten in the way. I think this is Kate's first varsity experience here this year. Three-pointer no good. Lundgren comes away with another board. She's done a good job there, and a jump ball will be called, and that'll go to Cumberland. More. Oh, what are they doing? Cumberland lost track. Left-handed layup, easy as pie. I think even Haley was kind of confused as to why she wasn't being guarded. Just an easier layup she'll never have, and I think Kate's going to pick up a foul. And looky here, who is coming into the game for Grantsburg? None other than Casey Rombach making her debut. After, they're gonna come in now. Casey Rombach comes out onto the court for Kaylee Moore. Oh, that's kind of fun. The Moores bought the Rombach's house 10 years ago or whatever it's been. And it is going to be running clock. Under 9 minutes, perhaps, is the deal. Three-pointer, nope, and it goes up over the backboard. The clock continues to run now. So Kate Peterson to Josie Erickson, Haley Rombach out there on the court as well, and she has the ball. Dumps it into Michaela, turnaround jumper, no. Off the glass, a little off the mark. And the rebound goes to Cumberland, 58-13. Long shot, no good. Rebound goes to Cumberland. To the low block. Left-handed layup is good. That was Melody Taylor again. She has 6 points. 58-15. Lundgren, I think that's going to be, it's going to be a foul. Okay. So again, Cumberland generally scores about 25. Grantsburg's held them to 15. Grantsburg normally scores about 53, and they're above their season average. So a good night for Grantsburg all around, getting them into running clock here. And that one's intercepted on the inbounds. Taken away by Beecroft. She wants to go coast to coast. Lundgren's going to pick up the foul. So clock continues to go. 43-point lead for Grantsburg. And into the game, number 23. Is that Nevaeh Wills? Who's coming out? Haley Lundgren's coming out. I think that's who it is. And a foul. Can't get the bucket to fall. But going to the line will be Melody Taylor to try to get points number 7 and 8 on the night for herself. Clock continues to move. Oh, thank you, Jay. Okay, here we go. It is 9 minutes. Okay. Free throw in and out. Let's see. I'll put this up here. When the point differential reaches 40 points or more with less than 9 minutes in varsity to play in the second half, clock will go to running time. Clock will only be stopped for timeouts. If the differential drops below 40, clock still runs continuously until the game is over. Thank you, Mr. Gilhoy. Oh. Beecroft, the layup is good. There's Wills trying to get it underneath to Michaela. It's ripped away. Taylor. And it's all JV out there for Grantsburg. Now Rombach trying to track it down. She does! Casey Rombach. And she loses the handle, and it is a steal. After the steal of her own, Lizzie Matheson comes away with it. 3-point shot. I can hear down at the bottom of the stairs one of the boys' teams. I think it's the Cumberland team getting a little rowdy down there and just waiting to intercept that pass. At the other end with 5 minutes left to go, it's good. And Macy Beecroft has 8 points now. Timeout called gives us a chance to say thank you one more time to Physical.
Physical Therapy and Balance Center offers professional staff that work and live in the community. With state-of-the-art technology, we help you regain confidence and independence. We are a physical therapy facility that also offers many other recovery services, including fall prevention, balance training, and dizziness disorder treatment. You have a choice in your physical therapy. Call us today so that we can help you love your life. Spelled differently because we are different.
All right, welcome back. Coming up next, it is the boys' game, and excited to see this. Grantsburg coming into tonight and heading into Christmas break with a 3-game losing streak and not particularly close games either. A team like Grantsburg has a ton of talent, ton of athleticism, and a ton of height, but they've been kind of spanked the last 3 games. So playing a team from maybe I wouldn't say more competitive, but the Heart of the North Conference, a little bit bigger schools. Cumberland a little bit bigger than Grantsburg. Doesn't have a great record this year. What are they, 3-5 or something like that? But the Pirates would really love to break their losing streak here tonight in front of their home fans. Casey Rombach pulls up jumper, no good, and a jump ball. And it'll be Cumberland's ball. 4:40 and counting left to go, and what now? Oh, it's a 1-and-1. So that foul will lead to a bonus situation. Clock continues to run Grantsburg up now 38, so that's where that second part or last part of the rule that Jay put up there, even though it dipped under that 40-point lead, the clock continues to run. So Megan is going to end with 20 points, 5 off of her all-time high. That bounced twice, no good. Rebound goes to Taylor. And another foul, more free throws coming up. Two home games this week for the Pirates. They play Luck on Friday. Cumberland plays back at home. They take on Hayward, who's 5-1. That free throw is up and no good. Rebound goes to Grantsburg. Here's Josie. 3.5 minutes left to go. Erickson knifing through, trying to find an outlet, and it's knocked away by Cumberland. Up ahead, here's Beecroft to the rack, and good. She now has 10 points by my count, and Cumberland getting close to their season average of 25. They're at 22, and another turnover by the JV team. And Beecroft's going to be the recipient, and she'll take it. Now has 12 points. 58-24. Here's Erickson running the show. And Michaela trying to do something with it. Wills. And it's out of bounds. Grantsburg ball. New players into the game. Is that Ella Rosa coming in? Ellie? Oh, yeah, Ellie. Sorry. Ellie. 2:17. Three-point shot. In and out. Rebound. Up for grabs. Still up for grabs. You might be wondering where Cumberland's JV team, or kind of their deeper bench, they have 8 players and they all played minutes, so it's not like they're, not putting them in. Here's a foul. That might be on Casey. Yeah, Casey Rombach picks up the foul. That's 10 fouls now on Grantsburg, so this will be a double bonus. Second foul on Casey. This is Reagan Beecroft shooting 2, missing the first. Second free throw, no good as well. I have 2 extra points on there. That one's taken away. Ellie, and she's fouled. Or is it a travel? Under a minute now. And off the glass and good. See, those were the kind that were not going earlier, as Macy now has a really nice stat line. 14 points for Macy Beecroft. That one's completed. Wills has it knocked away, but she picks it back up, looking for somebody. Probably traveled, and yes, she did travel. Last 30 seconds of the game. And then it'll be the boys. Jump stop, three-pointer off the mark. And Rosa comes up with it. Ellie loses it. 10 seconds left to go. Here's Beecroft. Beecroft steps back out, gets it back. Toe on the line, but she's going to dribble over. 3 seconds left. And will they get a shot off? They will not, and that's going to be it. Grantsburg 58. Cumberland at 27. Okay, that is going to be the final score here from Grantsburg. We're going to end this stream and come back with the boys stream in about 15 minutes. So congratulations, Grantsburg. They go to 7-3 overall. Cumberland still looking for their first win of the season. They're 0-9. And that will do it. Thank you to Nick Rombach on video. My name is Bob Rombach. Stay tuned for game number 2. The boys have center stage.